Previously, on Across the Dark Water.
I will tell you how I will win back France.
There are many who want to take him on.
Who?
There are many with discontents against him. Those who do not believe he should proceed in this war, who call Henry usurper, who say the throne was stolen from me.
There is treachery. I am sure of it. But we will find it and rip it out, will we not? I think the same of you as I ever did. But what do you want? You are not one of the Beauforts. You are what you are in the order of things. Valuable to me or not.
So why would you not wish to join this most timely invasion? Commencing as it is only a few weeks before the end of the campaigning season, with little chance of success, yet financed as it is by enforced loans that have brought men in this country to their knees. Or would we not dream? Just allow ourselves just for a moment to harmlessly dream that we might have another destiny, in which the king's journey is broken. What are your feelings for the king, brother? What is in your heart?
I love the king.
And yet you have come here again.
The king will turn. He'll turn to see 1,000 flaming arrows. A huge, fiery flock of flaming arrows, as if from hell or heaven, to send upon them. And there will be such a conflagration, and the oil spilled on the water will light up the sea, and the Holy Ghost, the Messiah, on its boards, disappears in the screams and the agony.
And in fear they will know that he was a false king, and his promises were false promises, and his cause was not just.
And he shall scream, but the sea shall be no relief. As like every other man, he shall plunge into boiling water.
I am not part of this.
You've always been part of this! No. He'll not betray us.
How do you know?
Because there is rebellion in his blood.
It is not so.
Because he thinks about a world that is better than this one.
Indeed.
He'll not betray us. Because we love him.
Scrope,
Your Highness.
thank you for coming.
Of course.
Are you not well?
I'm only tired.
Is something wrong? Scrope, old friend. Sit down.
I can stand.
You need to rest. This has taken it out of all of us. Will you take some wine?
I will take a little.
Let me pour it.
Ah,
No. I will pour it. Lord Scrope, at the beginning of the year, you expressed an opinion, and I took against it. I do not think you were right, but I must listen to all those voices around me, and yours I must prize above all others, because it was honest. But after you spoke up, I humiliated you.
I was wrong.
It is God's will that I go to France. It is God who has directed me. You did not mean to offend me or God in speaking up, but I humiliated you. And it was not the first time. It was not a test. I did not mean to test you, but you passed it. Do not think I do not notice the grace and dignity with which you conduct yourself. Because I do notice. And do not think I do not need you anymore. Because I do need you. What is wrong?
Oh, nothing, Highness.
Old friend, what has been happening?
Nothing.
You have not been with us.
I'm sorry for it.
I have needed you. I have needed your mind at my table.
Yes.
The preparations are falling apart. I've had to do everything myself. Erpingham. Erpingham has been shit. Beaufort has been shit. My brothers claw at each other. I know if I had had you here, we'd have been on the waves by now. Where have you been? It is so dangerous. At this moment, England. It is in danger, I know. We are at our most exposed. There is something going on in the country. The old treachery. I thought we had put the discontent out, but no. I have spies out. I have them everywhere. At this point, I can trust nobody. I need you back, old friend. Someone different. Someone who won't let me down.
I will not let you down.
I know.
Tis late, friend. The ferrymen are all asleep. You'll have to row yourself. You take cover, Cowell.
I will not.
There's nobody watching.
The king has eyes everywhere.
Why'd you come, Scrope?
I knew you would pass here.
Yeah.
I knew it. I could not sleep, Cambridge.
You think of the voyage?
No.
Your mind turning over nightmares on the battlefield.
You know what it turns over.
Does not concern you anymore. You're a good man. I know you're a good man. The king loves you again. You've been seen at the king's table this week, and yet I think you've said nothing. We do not mean you any harm. We do not mean to drag you into something. For you, this can be over.
No, it is not over. It is not over.
Be tranquil, Scrope of Massam. Be like this water, calm and warm.
It is tomorrow.
Let it be.
It all begins tomorrow.
Do not think of it.
I cannot think beyond it.
Remember, you've done nothing. You were not here, and nobody hears a word you speak. And in your mind there never was.
No, do not speak it.
The word was only ever in your bad dreams. You only passed by one day and witnessed two little boys splashing about in the water. And you walked on by. So you find you can go now. You can go. And none of this will have mattered. What do you say? In your dream? when I ask the question.
A question.
The question of what is to be done.
I do not know.
I say, when I'm asked. Good Jesus, scourge me, wound me, slay me, burn me. Do with me here and now whatever in your goodness you decide. That in the days to come, I may know and feel not evil but your love.
Richard Rollo.
To be despised, rejected, insulted by all, for your sake is sweeter to me than to be called the brother of any earthly monarch. What do you say? What would you say?
I would say,
Say, brother.
I would
Say it, brother.
I cannot.
Do you believe we should go to France?
Say it, Scrope.
Do you believe it?
Say it.
Say it in your dream.
I think it is better to break their journey.
No, it's all right. You only said it in a dream, and it disappeared up into the sky, up to God. Oh, can you feel it? Can you feel how right it feels? That delight, that is his affirmation of your dream. I am overwhelmed by love and longing. I almost die because it's so beautiful. I call it fervour when the mind is truly ablaze with eternal love, and in the soul a sweet feeling of heavenly praise, just as the air is suffused by the sun's rays and becomes itself splendid with the splendour of its light. So the devout mind seems to be all love.
No, I cannot.
Scrope, it's all right! Can you not feel the delight in it? Is there not a freedom in going too far? There is such a liberation in this, but you must not turn back now.
I must.
Scrope, it's all right! Stay with the water. Just feel it a little longer, because your feelings are real. They're not a mistake. You always knew the world should not be like this.
When I am king, you will be first in my kingdom.
Yes.
I will never doubt you. I will always listen to you. I will always love you.
And in the streets will be everyone who wants to be free. Free of the tyranny of birth and rank. We will pull them down, those powdered twigs on horseback, claiming the light falls on them. We do not need them in our world. And there will not be these monsters who rule us. And there will not be cliques when these people are over. These thugs and bullies, malevolence, who all our lives have sought to push us around. All our lives they are presumed to be better than us. But they are not better than us. We never wanted to be one of them, did we? We never wanted them, did we?
It is time for me to go. I wish I could get some sleep. There'll be no sleep in France. Everything is in place?
Everything is in place. Mum and Gray's waiting for you.
Then we are ready.
Tomorrow the world changes.
Scrope, Lord Scrope of Massam, are you with us?
Yes.
Thank you, brother. I will see you across the water.
God be
Yes.
with you.
God be with you both.
You're here now. You're here, aren't you?
Yes.
Do you remember the campaigns?
Yes.
And those 2 nights in our party? Sir Ralph and Sir Rochelle. You remember them?
I remember them.
They tormented me. Threatened and taunted me on the ship. Bound me up and said they'd throw me over the side. And everybody laughed, because they did not like me.
Then yours a child conceived in adultery. Then yours a child to wickedness. They didn't like my face, and my scowl, and my strange opinions. Things I said so far outside their understanding. One day on land, they decided to strip me naked, bruise me in tender places, beat me, interfere with my genitals, flicking and nicking and pulling. And I screamed and cursed them. And they laughed and laughed with their plummy voices. And then they got out the rope, that rough, bitter rope. We sentenced you to death. Why? For being a devil. And put the noose around my neck and slung it on a high branch ahead to make it look like I'd done this myself. And they laughed and pulled the rope and got me on a stump. And I thought, I'm going to die. And they were laughing and singing. It was then that I heard the thump of hooves, and it was the Lord Scrope of Mass, and with his sword in the air come thundering towards us. Do you remember, brother, you saved me?
By the grace of God.
Saving me was dangerous. In the fight, he grievously injured Sir Rochelle. And Tinker was close to the king. The king did not take my side. And had your name to be poisoned too. And always spread lies about you and hurt your prospects, despite your merit. And so you came to learn the great dangers of helping the weak against the powerful. Your compassion will kill you, Scrub. You're a good man. You need to get away from me. People who come close to me get drawn into trouble. If you want to save yourself, you must get away from me.
You are not a devil.
No.
You are not.
You must go and tell the king.
I will not.
Denounce me. Leave it any longer and it'll be too late.
You are not a devil.
Why will he not go?
I will not.
Go!
One day the world will be different. It will not be run for these men.
Do you think?
Tomorrow, we will take England.
I do not know.
We will have England.
Look there. On the other bank. The light.
Where?
It is a hermit. He's come for us.
Where?
The hermit will see us, Scrope. We will not escape his gaze.